This is Diesel We the People News. Alright, this video is without prejudice and without recourse. Alrighty. Anything I say is not going to be legal advice. But I thought this was an interesting update because there was a family court judge that went to somebody's house personally and demanded a search on the individual's house. And this is so out of character for a judge, and it's been going on for 2 years now, y'all. But she directly went to somebody's house and demanded all these things. Okay? This is how hard and why the standards need to be lower for judges. Because if it's this hard with their immunity, when they actually went directly to the house and created a victim, really, and it's still taken 2 years, it's ridiculous. Alright, but there's light at the end of the tunnel on this one particular video, so here we go.
It was over 2 years ago, March 10th, 2020, when I uploaded a video on what was then my fairly new YouTube channel showing the footage depicting a West Virginia family court judge searching my client's home. The judge ended up being charged with judicial disciplinary violations, which went all the way up to the state Supreme Court, ending in a written censure to the judge, describing the search as serious misconduct, which was not a judicial activity authorized under state law. A federal Section 1983 civil rights lawsuit was filed, which I've documented extensively and which I've spent hours upon hours litigating. Today we had a pretrial conference in federal court, and I want to give a quick update on where it stands. It looks like great news to me. It sounds like the court has given the green light to a jury trial beginning on the 19th of this month. The court is yet to rule on the pending issues surrounding the defendant judge's assertion of judicial immunity. However, the court noted that a ruling would be imminent, likely early next week. This forthcoming opinion will be extremely important in defining the parameters of judicial immunity, as these cases are extremely rare and difficult. So be on the lookout. There will surely be an update on Tuesday or perhaps Wednesday at the latest of next week with the details of the court's ruling. I believe it's going to come down to the fact that the state Supreme Court has already spoken on the judge's conduct in this particular situation. The law of judicial immunity requires the court to look at the nature of the activity rather than just the job title of the defendant. The state Supreme Court has already issued a final adjudication of the fact that judges in West Virginia do not engage in searches. That searches are an executive law enforcement function in West Virginia, and that this actual defendant, judge, doing so in this particular case was, quote, serious misconduct and an egregious misuse of power. Lastly, the law enforcement defendants are still involved in this case, both as individual defendants and as well as their employer, the county, and the Monell claim against them, alleging roughly a 20-year practice and policy of family court judicial searches happening, which, according to the deposition testimony of the defendant deputies, continues on to this day. So just wanted to give the latest news. I know there's been a lot of people following that case, and I've put a lot into it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with this. And I have a good feeling about it. I know that it is being set for trial, so I think the ruling that's going to be imminent is going to be really good for us. So I'm optimistic about that. So make sure that you subscribe both on the website at thecivilrightslawyer.com and here, and follow along because it's going to be an exciting month.
Alrighty. So that is good news. Like I said, they do far worse damage than this without having to go to people's houses, just in the courtroom. Family court is one of the most egregious job that any particular type of judge or magistrate can have. Alright? And hate to be blunt, but you know, you're at the bottom. Any type of lawyers in family courts is upholding all the bad behaviors. Judges are upholding bad behaviors. The cops are upholding bad behaviors in this family court situations nationwide. Alright, and speaking of which, on this behalf, I believe it was Missouri. Alright, 950 children came up missing out of a child CPS adoption agency. There's 950 kids missing. When are we gonna learn? These are We the People News, y'all. Till next time, bye.